Alright guys, it's BLM here. We're back with another episode of Assassin's Creed Unity. And we're going to continue on. So yeah, last episode I ranted about the Big Brother finale. And I'm probably going to continue to rant about the Big Brother finale. Mostly the result, obviously. But yeah, we're continuing off Unity though. We're still in Sequence 1. I mean, we just started the game. Something else I noticed is that, yeah, it looks like Unity's gonna... These videos are probably going to take a while to upload. I don't know, I guess Unity's just a very tough game to run on the PS4. Because, yeah, it's really slow, my upload speed. And I think a lot of that's due to, obviously, the game that's being run at the same time of the upload, which is Unity. So yeah, I mean, when I started this video, it did say 70 minutes left, when normally it only takes 20, so... We'll see how that goes. Okay, let's do this viewpoint. It is funny seeing how much improved the graphics are here compared to obviously like AC2 and Rogue and all these other games that we just finished. But whatever else. But yeah, Big Brother finale. I mean, I already ranted about Casey as a winner before. To be honest, I think JC would have been a much better winner than Casey. I think much better is like really an exaggeration, but as I said, I ranked Casey number 14. I think JC would have ranked like probably number 10 or so, but I think he would have been a better winner. I definitely think, obviously, I think Tyler would have been a better winner than all of them, but yeah, I would have been more happy with a JC win this season than a Casey win. Okay, so. Yeah, Eagle Vision. Eagle Vision is not that great in this game, right? I forgot. Yeah, it's like the timed one. Yeah, it's not great. Obviously, we get better stuff as time goes on. Obviously, there's the skill too. This is like kind of the first. I'm really okay. Well, I was gonna say this is like the first game to have like RPG elements in Assassin's Creed game, but I mean, really, Rogue and Black Flag were. I mean, Black Flag was, but. All the RPG elements are ship-based, flag-based. But this is where they start adding a lot of RPG elements in terms of the character. Actually, now that I think about it, I guess technically Rogue did as well with the crafting system and everything. But again, this one definitely does it more. It's kind of... wait, where are we going? It's done pretty similarly in Syndicate. And then obviously they go full I mean, they go like 80% RPG of Origins, and now they're going full RPG with Odyssey. Which that's another worrying thing. I know I was going to talk about Big Brother and Survivor, but I guess the creative director of Odyssey did an interview talking about how that the choice between male and female is here to stay for Assassin's Creed, so yay for that. Yeah, it's really pretty dumb, but whatever, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. All right. Which one is this? Okay, this is the like Parliament thing, right? Or the Congress or whatever it is. Okay, yeah, it is. So we're about to get in a fight again. Which, by the way, why the fuck do we have a sword if we're just like some random fucking like servant guy? Well, not servant, but whatever. Like, why are we just carrying around a sword around the city? Like, is that a normal thing in 1700s France? It's for you to carry a sword. I just realized I was going too far ahead. What we're supposed to do is find De La Serre first. I was thinking of going all the way back up. That's yeah, there's a lot of foreshadowing in this game. I actually really like that. There's a lot of foreshadowing to De La Serre's murder and stuff before it happens. Like here, he's gonna see them talking. And,
so, who or what?
yeah, survey or whatever his name is.
Capable men?
That is the question, isn't it?
A truce, then.
What the devil was that about?
Yeah, that's wait, was that Sarah or was that was Mirbo and whatever? It doesn't fucking matter. Whoever it was.
I suppose not.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also the Swaggy C proposal is really fucking awkward. Considering again they've only spent 23 days with each other. That's really weird. And also it's funny because you could see at the time that she was like looking into the audience to see her parents and stuff to see what their reaction is, and like she said, "Oh yeah, he's serious," and it's like, "Oh shit." It's like it's pretty funny watching that, but it was awkward. It was weird, but it happened. That's something that happened. I mean, I don't care really. Okay. But yeah, I really like the combat system in Unity. I know a lot of people don't. Not a lot. I know some people don't. But yeah, I think that this is the best combat system up to Origins. Or at least it's the one that takes the most skill, I should say. I don't know if it's the best because it's not. It is a bit slower than what I would prefer. Yeah, I think like something like Brotherhood is like quick, but it's like really fun still. But like this one's slower, but it takes more skill for this combat system than pretty much every other game before it. I mean, it's very similar to AC1. I mean, really, I think this entire game is just very similar to AC1. But I think it does certain things better and certain things worse. But for the most part, I do think Unity does most things better. But again, I do think it's like a more modernized version of AC1. With with the more charismatic protagonist. Obviously, Arno's more charismatic than someone Arno's more closer to Ezio than he is to Altair. Yeah, I know. Oh, fuck off. Okay. So I wonder, did it not, like the thing where it said, oh, you gotta start over. Now that I think about it, I think the reason why, because it said it was because of DLC, right? It must have been because I don't have Dead Kings installed, do I? Because I think what happened is when I installed, because last time when I played it, I had Dead Kings installed, and I played Dead Kings on this, but what happened this time, I believe, is I installed it on my second account where I don't have Dead Kings downloaded, like where I don't have Dead Kings like quote unquote purchased. Obviously it's free, but I don't have it in my library on my second account. So that must have been the issue there. I didn't even think about that until now, but I mean, it is what it is. We're not going to play Dead Kings anyway. But we're going to have to make sure when we install Origins that I'm installing it on my main account. So that we get both DLCs, obviously. Which, yeah, I still haven't installed Origins on my console yet, mainly because it's going to take up a lot of space. Because the main game plus all the DLCs is like over 70 gigs. Which, I have like 30-something gigs free right now, so it's not, like, I can't really fit it. And even after I delete Unity, it's like, it's just barely going to fit. So it's like, that's kind of irritating. Because I'm really, if I take out all these, because the thing is, I am keeping, I'm keeping the Ezio trilogy on here, or Ezio collection on here, just because every now and then I do want to slowly complete those games.
Senor de la Serre is not expected until late.
Ah, well, I suppose I'll just pass the time with Elise then.
Don't get your hopes up just yet. Mademoiselle is at a private soiree in her honor at the palace.
A party? I wasn't invited.
Neither were the horses.
I'm sure she just misplaced my invitation. I'll find my own way in.
Yeah, I do like the relationship between Arno and Elise. I know a lot of people do not. I think actually the majority of people do not, but I do. Even though I do think it's dumb that she is really fucking upset over this. I obviously, like, Arno leaving the thing under the door does lead to her father's death, but I feel like that's something you can't really blame Arno for. And the fact that she's so upset over this for like so long, I think it's kind of dumb. But whatever. And also, I think Elise is just an idiot in general, and the fact that she's so consumed by revenge. Again, idiot is probably the wrong word, but again, she is so consumed by revenge that she ends up choosing revenge over Arno, which, yeah, kind of sucks for Arno. And to be honest, kind of sucks for Elise considering she dies, but, wait, what is this?
Le traité du monde et de la lumière de Descartes. Never could get through that one.
Yeah, I don't care. That's not what I meant to do. Okay,
Slip it under the door. He'd see it the instant.
okay, there we go. I was waiting for it to get fucking... Because that's what's supposed to happen. So yeah, I mean, I could talk more about the Big Brother stuff, but I kind of want to get the Survivor stuff out of the way too, because I just spent the last 40 minutes talking about Big Brother. So I mean, Survivor was interesting. I actually this premiere was really good. It would have been a fantastic episode if it had a vote out, but because it didn't, and also because it the medevac kind of came very abruptly. Mainly because it literally came very abruptly. It's not like they could have really done any foreshadowing or anything else to it, because it literally just came out of nowhere. But I'm still gonna like it still affects the episode. So I mean, I did rate the episode 7 out of 10. Even though I think there's a debate for 8 out of 10, really. I mean, I think if I rewatched it, I could think like, oh yeah, this is probably an 8 out of 10 episode. But it's one of the two. I did give it a 7 out of 10. I think it's a great episode up until the medevac. I mind you, I do think there's like a couple problems here and there. I do think they spend way too much time in that opening of like comparing Davids to Goliath. And I feel like Jeff was kind of a dick all around the entire episode. Not a blatant dick, but he was kind of like a subtle dick. Where like at the end, like where right after Pat got medevac, like he was instantly talking about like, oh, but this is how Davids do it, right? This is how it's like. Dude, fuck you. These people like just went through this guy getting medevac they would live with for 3 days. I mean, the fact that you're like instantly trying to turn it into the Davids, you're trying to instantly turn it into the like David storyline type thing is like kind of a dick thing to do. And also obviously the wasted like 15 minutes at the beginning of the episode before we even got to the first challenge, just talking about how yeah, the Davids. They had harder lives than you. Like, it's like, yeah, fine. But I think this is a fun cast. This is a really fun cast. I really like this cast, actually. I think there's a few people I just don't care about, but for the most part, I think this is a really great cast. And I think I fucked up my stock market. So there's that as well. The confessional count kind of surprised me, too. Because some people got more confessionals than I thought, and some people got less. Like Pat only got 2, even though he was like, I fucked that up. I'm literally an idiot. Oh no, we have to go all the way to the beginning? Oh no, I think they put us back though in the thing, right? I think that's how this works. Like, it's like after we get in, though. Like, I think it fast travels to that point. Which is really dumb because it takes a lot of loading. Yeah, but yeah, that is what they do. Well, are we not supposed to kill them? I guess not.
Some kind of confirmation ceremony for the Delasere girl.
Oh, we can knock him out. I didn't even fucking see that. Okay. What the fuck? There we go. Yeah, this is the first game that really tries to utilize the crouching stealth sort of stuff. And to be honest, it's very finicky. It really is. Yeah, it works sometimes. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Yeah, it's definitely not the worst. It's definitely not the best stealth system in the world, but it's something. Okay. Okay, it's this one.
Is it shift change yet?
I'm still disappointed by Tyler losing, to be honest. Yeah, I was so close to having a winner pick be the winner of the season again. So close. It would have been 2 seasons in a row. Shit. And really 3 seasons in a row, really. Again, was so fucking close. Because again, I picked Nicole after the returnees came back. Originally, my winner pick was Michelle, but I picked Nicole after the winner pick, after the returnees got announced and everything. And then I did pick Josh, even though that should not have happened. But I did pick Josh. Okay, so since it's all the way back, that's really fucking annoying, isn't it?
What's this party for anyway?
Wait, what the fuck?
Not sure.
No.
Some kind of confirmation ceremony for the De La Serre
Fuck.
Guild. Now you've broken the...
Well, that went well. Let's give this another shot. I'm trying to think of, what was I trying to think of? I forgot now. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, essentially, I picked the last 3 main series winners in a row. And also, I picked the last Big Brother Canada winner, too. And I picked the last Survivor winner, too. Like, I was on a good streak.
Some kind of confirmation ceremony.
Of picking winners. But obviously, that didn't turn out this time. So close. So fucking close. Again, Tyler should have won. I mean, on a again, I'm to be honest, I do not think people like Bailey voted bitterly. I think she genuinely thought that Casey played the better game. I do think I think Fessy just didn't even know what the fuck he was doing, for one. And I do think I think there's a possibility that he would have voted for Tyler had he known that Haley was going to vote for Tyler. Because the thing is that he was much closer to Tyler in the game than he ever was with Casey.
Pretty sure his shoes cost more than my rent.
But it is what it is again. Yeah, it's kind of weird how level 6, 2 members of level 6 did get to the end, but it was Falte that chose the winner. With the only Falte member not voting for Tyler, or not voting for Casey, was Haley. And then, yeah, they also got Sam on their side, and that gave Casey enough votes. Which, again, I think is an enormous shame, but it is what it is. Yeah. To be honest, I feel devastated for Tyler too, because you could definitely tell, like he was breaking down after he won. I think it was just so many emotions going through his head. There's Surveyor, by the way. This is interesting too, because if you could see that they're targets using Eagle Vision, which is weird though, because it doesn't quite make sense, because isn't Eagle Vision supposed to be based off of the person's, like, because I mean, like, he wouldn't know that they're his targets yet. So it is kind of weird that, because Eagle Vision is supposed to be knowledge, right? But it's supposed to be knowledge based on the person perceiving it, right? So it's like, it doesn't really make sense for them to already be gold, but it doesn't fucking matter. But obviously it is foreshadowing. Either way. And here we're gonna see Elise.
M'accorderiez-vous cette danse pour gentilhomme?
Merci. Un autre jour.
Yeah, I really love the soundtrack of Unity as well. Like it's kind of a more like depressing soundtrack, but I actually really like it though.
What do you expect? She's half sad.
I'll not be made a mock of by the likes of him.
I still can't believe I can't believe Tyler lost 5-4. I can believe it, but I just don't. I did not think it would happen the way it did. I get with Scotty being as bitter as he was. I think that was a shocker. Like I could have seen Casey winning like 8-1 in a scenario. Like I think like Casey could have won with every vote but Angela in a scenario. But again, I thought it was likely it was going to be 5-4. I just, for the most part, I thought it would swing Tyler's way. And I thought if it didn't swing Tyler's way, it would be someone like Haley that ended up voting for Casey over Tyler. Not Scotty. I did not expect Scotty And I did not expect Haley and Fessy to vote differently. And again, I feel like if Haley voted first and it made it blatantly obvious that she voted for Tyler like she did, I feel like it's very likely that Fessy changes his vote.
Don't even stop. I
but
feel
it is what it
like
is.
mummy wrapped up in this thing.
Must be quite an occasion to get you so fancy.
It's not like that. Truth be told, it's a lot of ceremony and pontification. Dull as dirt.
Well, when you don't invite me to your parties, everyone suffers.
I did try, but my father was adamant.
Your father.
But yeah, I really do. I've said this already. I love their relationship. I really think.
It's complicated. I'll explain later, but for now, out the window.
Oh, no. You're not turning this into a repeat of that apple orchard.
Stop being such a baby. I'm sure there are.
I think part of it's because they're so well acted. I do think both these. I forgot Lisa's voice actress's name, but what Arno is what Dan Jeanette, something like that. I forgot his last name, but it's Dan something. Yeah, I think they just act. The acting in this game is pretty well. I think really, I mean, Assassin's Creed for the most part has had a pretty good track record with voice actors when it comes to like main characters. I'm talking about. I think. I think definitely Alexios and Cassandra. I'm a bit worried from what I've seen. They seem very, very iffy. Oh, fuck off. Okay, let's just run and see if we can make it. I did not. Oh, fuck off. No. I forgot this is. Oh, fuck off. How do we get out? Oh, fuck off. Of course, it's the last fucking door. Okay, yeah, we deserve to die there. That was really bad. Because I believe this is one of those missions where it's like you don't actually need to kill anyone. Like you don't actually need to be undetected. Like you just need to get to the end of the thing. So if we had known where we're going, we could have gotten away with this. This is the end of sequence 1, right? Because right after this, Delaserre dies, and sequence 2 I think starts in the prison, so in Bastille. So yeah.
Party duty? No. Waste of time. There's nobody out here.
Odd. What was that? That's odd. Ugh. Rest in peace.
Ah, fuck. Okay, let's go. No, let's run.
What stupidity.
But yeah, it's funny because it's like at the end of the day, it seems like Operation Scotty's my best friend ended up losing him the game to a degree, which again is a shame, but it is what it is. And to be honest, I talked about this in the past. I do think this is a brilliant plan to be used in the future, but I don't think it will be as much, considering obviously as we saw it kind of backfired. But there we go, we got it. Yeah, that was Mirabeau and Delaserre earlier talking. That's who it was. Talking about the truce between Templars and Assassins, which obviously leads up to this happening.
Guards! Help! Murder!
All you brought is murder and mayhem.
Mon Dieu. He's killed Lord Delaserre.
Sure. I don't know how much further. To be honest, I'm not tired, but it is already 12:15. I do have class tomorrow morning, so it's probably better if I do something. What was I talking about? If I do stop after this episode, but I might do one more. We'll see. Survivor Premier is great. I think I fucked up my stock market really bad. I haven't seen the results yet. I don't know if they're even uploaded yet, but I fucked up. But we'll see how it goes. I really need to figure out the best strategy for this game, because I don't know what it is with the stock market Reddit game that I'm playing. I put a lot of money into Nick, and I kind of regret it. Or at least I bid a lot of money on Nick. I don't know if I got it or yeah. That's what's kind of confusing about this game, is that you don't know what you got and what you don't got until after the episode. So it's like unlike the previous seasons with the games, the rules that they were, where you knew exactly what you were getting, you knew how much you were paying. Here, you don't know. But yeah, I did put a good amount of money into Nick. I mean, he got the most confessionals in the premiere, so there's that. I don't think he's a winner candidate based off of it. But to be honest, I don't know who the fuck's winning. I mean, this is I do think David is winning. I should say that, but I just don't know which one. But there were a lot of fun characters on this premiere. I really like this premiere. Yeah, I'd put like a good amount of money into Christian and Gabby. I don't think that was incorrect to do. I think Gabby seems to be like, I don't see any flaws of her edit so far. So there's that. And again, Christian, I think, is interesting the way he's being portrayed. Again, he was a really fun character, but yeah, I feel like a very David Wright sort of edit for Christian, which obviously doesn't end up winning him the game most of the time. It doesn't end up winning that player the game most of the time. Okay. Should we start this? I guess we should. There's Balak, which again, why is he technically a target?
Where he stared at, pisspot.
Yeah, fuck you. Alright. Who else did I put a lot of money on that I regret? I regret not put. I mean, well, I think there's certain people that I potentially put a lot of money on Pat, which obviously is a mistake since he was the first one out. But again, I don't. He probably doesn't go home by an actual vote, but I mean, he did go home because of being medevac, which sucks. I mean, that really sucks. What happened to Pat? That's like one of the most random fucking things that happened to you on Survivor. Is that on the boat ride back to your camp, you end up hurting your back to the point where you get medevac? Like, that sucks. And again, all this being, the reason he hurt his back is because the storm was so much that it was like moving people around everywhere and everything. Like, that really sucks. Like, I think that would be the worst case scenario in any season of Survivor, to be the first one out, but also be the first one like out by medevac. Like, I think if I were in the game of Survivor, like, I would be devastated by that. Because yeah, like, the thing is, like, being first one voted out sucks really bad, obviously, but at least in that situation, you know you got a shot. You could have played the game better. You could have obviously not been the first one voted out. With the circumstance that Pat has, it's like there's nothing he could have really done there. I mean, it's such a random fucking thing. The way he got medevac, and really just any medevac obviously is just random in general, with the exception of probably something like Russell Swan. But still, I mean, that sucks. That must suck. I mean, really bad. But again, okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on. It literally spazzed the fuck out. Okay, fine. Okay, wait, we need to pay attention here. Because again, this combat system's not really the best combat system to just be bashing buttons in. Ah, fuck, I fucked it up. There we go. Alright. But yeah, I was really off on like what was gonna happen in this premiere. Like, I really thought the Goliaths were gonna go to first tribal council, and I thought like someone like Natalia was gonna go home. Mainly because that's what a lot of the spoilers said, I believe. I mean, not real spoilers, but I believe it was like the people that analyzed the press photos and everything, and the previews and everything. A lot of people were saying Natalia was the first boot, so I was like, yeah, I could see that. I didn't do a lot of pre-game stuff. Like, I didn't pay attention to a lot of the pre-game stuff, mainly because I was so preoccupied with Big Brother that took up most of my like podcast time and everything. But again, I think I fucked up the stock market because of that. I think like I put a lot of money into Mike White. I really regret that. Like, because I didn't learn until today that he's been talking about how, you know what, if I'm the first one out, at least it's a good story. I'd rather be the first one out than be like not win the game. It's like,
77.
okay, that's not great. I mean, I put like $100 into him on that stock market game. I feel like that was a big mistake. I mean, that is, again, I don't know if I get it or not, but still, like the fact that that was really bad. I regret not being more confident in my John thing, because I only he was kind of like a back, like him and Pat were my two backups, so like I only wanted to buy them for $3 each if I could get it. Again, Pat, that would backfire if that ends up happening, because obviously he's gone. But if I think it's actually a steal to get John for $3. I think actually I would have bought John for $5. I think I don't think he's winning, but I do think he's there for a while. I think he's the merge boot. I think it's very likely that he's the merge boot. I think he's kind of being portrayed as like a Chris Noble sort of character. So that will be interesting. Then I just really like that. I listened to a few interviews with him, and he just seems really fun.
Again.
And
Focus, piss
what else
ball.
is there?
What the hell is going on out there?
Citizens are restless.
Which this makes no sense too, right? That Belek is like literally throwing himself into prison just to look for these glyphs. Like, what a fucking lunatic. I mean, I guess that's proven later on even more, but still, look at all that popping.
Cannon fire.
Sometimes opportunity sounds a lot like cannon fire.
But yeah, there were other people that I didn't put any money in that I regretted. I only put a little bit of money into Dan. I regretted that. I only put a little bit of money into... I didn't put any money into Kara, I don't believe. I regret that. Which, mind you, the Kara stuff, the reason why I didn't is because of the Alex stuff that happened after the season, and she was involved. So I was kind of thinking, well, she probably didn't do that well then. I don't know, she seems to be in a good spot.
Prison is up against the wall.
Yeah, I really regret the Dan stuff, because I was thinking before, like after I had done the stock stuff, that maybe I should have put more money into Dan. Because the thing about Dan is that he seems to be the most excited out of this cast to, like for the season to start. Which I think is a good sign. It's either one that he goes home really early, or one that he gets very far and does very well. And after this episode, I think it's clear that he does very well. I believe that some spoilers got confirmed today too by Pat getting medevac. Because I guess there was a guy that posted months ago, like something about that the first person out is a person medevac. And then he posted some other things. So I guess that stuff's kind of confirmed now, which is interesting. I forgot what the information was. It was like, I mean, it's like really random information. It's not really anything. It's not anything really specific, but it's more so like two men find two idols during the season, which obviously one of them is Dan, I would assume at this point then. But that one of those people goes out due to a new twist, which, considering we heard that a new twist. Oh fuck, we died. That new twist is obviously the. Oh shit, we're over 30 minutes. Obviously, we heard that the new twist is an idol nullifier. I take it as that's what happens. Someone must play their idol and then it gets nullified. Which I'm not super high on idol nullifier, but I guess it could work in certain situations. I think we're gonna end the episode here though. Next episode, we will go ahead and continue on. But for now, thank you for watching.